One of the biggest pains in my butt as a parent is dealing with bottles that are wet when I need them to be dry and ready to use after I've washed them. In this video, I am going to be covering all the different features of the Papablic sterilizer and dryer and what I think of this sterilizer and dryer. If you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Jenny. I am a teacher, mom, doctoral student, and also expecting baby number 2 in July. And in this video, I'm going to be covering everything Papablic bottle sterilizer and dryer and giving you my honest review of whether or not I think this product is worth it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to open the box and we're going to see what is included in here, and then we are going to actually test it out on bottles that I need cleaned and ready for my daughter when she is born in July. So the sterilizer comes in what looks like 3 pieces. You've got the base here, and then you've got the top tray, and then the middle part as well. So I kind of feel like I'm on Legends of the Hidden Temple putting together the monkey that all the kids failed at, but hopefully I don't fail at this one. We have this looks like the lid. I'm gonna put this to the side too. We've got the tray, which I'm assuming will fit into this part. So let's see here, we've got this part here, we've got the tray, and then we have the lid. So there is the entire sterilizer right here. So now what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna see how many things I can fit into this, and then also how efficient it is at actually drying everything. I'm sure it does a great job of sterilizing, but we're gonna check that as well to make sure there's no streaks or anything like that. Obviously, when you're using a sterilizer, you want to make sure you pre-wash everything. This is not a washer. It is to sterilize things after you've cleaned them to make sure they are extra clean. So make sure you've already hand washed all of the bottles that you plan on using before you put them in to any sterilizer. Okay, so I have all the stuff I plan on loading into the Papablic. I have an entire day's worth of all the Doc Brown accoutrement. There's so many things with the Doc Brown bottles. I hope you can dodge them, but with my first child, she would pretty much only eat out of the Doc Brown bottles, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that these are all ready for my second child. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go wash these bottles really quick because I wanna make sure that they're actually wet when I put them in here to see how good the drying function is. Okay, so per the instructions, I actually need to run this twice just with steam to make sure that the sterilizer itself is clean, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna skip over that part. Okay. Everything is sterilized. I've run this twice. So now we're actually going to load all of the stuff into the sterilizer and see if it dries everything and also if it works well to make sure there's no streaks or anything in there. Okay, so I wanted to show you the different functions that it seems to have here. Got like the steam setting here, and then there's a drying setting here and a drying setting here. So I'm gonna just go to the first drying setting and see if that will dry all my bottles. It actually has quite a bit of space on the top. We're gonna see how much we can actually realistically fit in here. But you've got this top tray here that's got room for things like bottle nipples and stuff. And then you actually have on the inside here, you've got these 6 spots for bottles, but I'm gonna try to put 8 in here and see how it goes. It says it can hold up to 11, so we're gonna try it and see. We're gonna put 8 in here and see how it goes. As far as where you put the water in for it to actually sterilize, if you just pick up this piece here, you've got the plate here. So I'm actually gonna take a look here closely. It looks like it has a fill line on the inside here. So I'm gonna fill it to this line, and it says no more than 100 milliliters. So I'm gonna fill it to that line, and then we are going to load this thing up and test it out. As you can see, I've got all my wet bottles and all of my wet pump parts. I'm gonna put them wet straight into the sterilizer to make sure we get an accurate test of the drying function. So it looks like I could definitely fit 8 bottles in here, and I even probably could fit 2 more along the side here, so maybe up to 10. Maybe if you really smush stuff, you could fit 11, but I definitely think you could fit 8 for sure in here. All right, I put the top tray on. Now let's see how much of this stuff we can fit into the top tray. All right, everything is loaded up. I actually have my stopwatch here, and I'm gonna start it as soon as I turn the dial to see how long it takes for it to actually run its full cycle with the first drying function. So let me go ahead and put the lid on it, and then we're gonna start this stopwatch. So lid is on, and now let's come down here and turn it to the first drying function. Okay, it's on the first drying function, and go. So we are going to see how long this takes. It's very quiet, and I will check back with you as soon as it's done. All right, it just turned off, and it took 52 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's see if everything is dry. All right, so let's see here. Oh yeah, these are 100% dry, but these are the smaller pieces. I'm more curious about the bottles, but these are totally dry, very warm to the touch, and they look super clean. So there's all those all done. This was again on that first setting. Let's look at the bottles and see if the bottle's all dried too. So you saw me put these in here wet. Looks pretty dry to me. Let me feel the inside. Oh yeah, definitely dry. That is exciting. Let's check at least one more. How about this one? Definitely dry, looks clean. I know it's kind of hard to see. 52 minutes and 100% dry. All 8 of the bottles that my daughter will probably use over the course of a day. They're looking nice and clean. I don't see any streaks. The drying function alone on this and how turbo it is to dry everything in 52 minutes makes this so worth it. I know some people just like to boil water and use that, or use the steamer bags in the microwave, but drying bottles is such a pain in the butt that this is incredible, and I am so excited that I now have my entire day set done in 52 minutes. That is awesome. So I would say good job, Papablic. I hope this video was helpful for you. I found this product to be awesome, and I'm really excited, especially with the fact that it actually dries things. I know we're gonna get a lot of use out of this with 2 children. It's gonna be immensely helpful, especially too for breast pump parts at this top part here. And I hope that this was helpful for you as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I do all sorts of new tech reviews for child stuff and educational content on my channel, and I would love to have you along for the ride. I appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you next time. Take care.